The sun was shining brightly, but a chill hung in the air. It was a day like any other in the Fallout universe. The sky was a hazy mix of smoke and dust, and the desolation of the landscape was a reminder of the vast destruction that had been wrought upon the world. But amidst the destruction, a figure strode forth, a silhouette of hope in the darkness of the post-apocalyptic world. He was dressed in a grey fedora, a dark trench coat, a silver scarf, and a lapel with a silver Tommy gun. He was the Silver Shroud, a hero of legend who had come to save the people of the wasteland from the tyranny of the raiders and mutants that had taken control of the world. The Silver Shroud had come to deal with a problem. The raiders had become a powerful force in the world, and their reign of terror had driven many of the people of the wasteland into hiding. They had taken control of the wasteland, and were now using violence and fear to keep the people of the wasteland in check. But the Silver Shroud was determined to put a stop to the raiders' tyranny. He had come to the wasteland to bring justice to those who had suffered under the raiders' rule. The Silver Shroud was a mysterious figure, and his true identity was a mystery. He had no known origin, and his true motives were unknown. He was simply a force of good in the world, a hero who was willing to risk his life to protect the innocent and bring justice to the wicked. He had set out on his mission to bring an end to the raiders' reign of terror, and his first target was a small town that had been taken over by the raiders. He had come to the town to face the raiders and restore order. The Silver Shroud entered the town with his weapons at the ready. He marched through the streets, drawing the attention of the raiders. They had heard of the Silver Shroud and his mission, and were determined to stop him. The Silver Shroud faced off against the raiders in a fierce battle. He fought with skill and courage, and soon the raiders were defeated. The citizens of the town rejoiced at the victory of the Silver Shroud, and the raiders' reign of terror had come to an end. But the Silver Shroud's mission was far from over. He had come to the wastelands to bring justice to the people, and he was determined to do just that. He set out in search of more raiders to bring to justice, and soon he had a long list of villains that he needed to deal with. He set out on his mission, traveling from town to town, facing off against the raiders and mutants that had taken control of the world. Everywhere he went, the Silver Shroud brought justice to the people of the wasteland. He became a symbol of hope, and soon his legend spread throughout the wastelands. The Silver Shroud's mission was a success, and soon the people of the wastelands were free from the tyranny of the raiders. The Silver Shroud had become a true hero of the wastelands, and he was celebrated by the people of the wasteland. The Silver Shroud's legend lives on today in the stories of the wasteland, and he remains an inspiration to those who fight for justice. He is a reminder that even in a world of destruction, there is still hope. The Silver Shroud will always be remembered as a hero of the wastelands.